Thank you. See you later. Thank you. Fine. I'll get one of the. No, sorry, one of the 8, one of 7.
1 8 1 7,
Yeah. And if you put £15 on my key, I think I found some people I knew when I was a kid. Yeah, near McDonald Road Library, or in McDonald Road Library. You know it? It's off on Leith Walk, on the corner of McDonald Road Road.
Alright.
Yeah, but the problem is, one of them, well, a few of them were involved in, child pornography and that.
Yeah.
One of them actually, he was an adult and he came into the schoolyard in Edinburgh and nearly killed the kid.
Oh.
Kicked his face in. If it's the same guy, it looks like anyway the fella I knew in Dundee as well, Whitfield Loan, calls himself Baldwin back then, but it could be Cowie. They changed their name.
Okay.
Yeah. Popular, no bother. Maybe just looks like it. Brenda. Yes, please.
Yeah? The 5 feet, is that okay?
I'll tell you, I need like, if you give me, a 10p one. You heard of Paul Ferris, the gangster?
No, I haven't.
You've got him in your books here somewhere. He's online.
Yeah. Sometimes they have slightly different things online and
No, I mean he's online on. He's supposed to be online on Twitter.
Oh right.
It's at Paul Ferris, spelled F-G-R-I-S _ and G-L-E-S. He's going about talking about ending child sexual exploitation. But he was a gangster. They do that.
Yeah.
So, I know some of his pals from Dundee. When I was a kid, I was a victim to that trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a victim to that trade when I was a kid. Some of them my abusers are here in Edinburgh. Adults. And when I was a kid. At McDonald Road Library, Central Library.
The Central Library.
One up there.
Yeah.
They're there. Some of them were my age as well. They were abusers when they were kids too. Some I met when I was older. And like, there's a woman up there I recognise.
Yeah.
Called Teresa. She's the same. All part of the gang. Strange how they get a better life, they get all the better education, and I'm left with brain damage. Up there, McDonald Road and Central Library. You'll see them all there. I reckon they're Paul Ferris's pals, because they were involved in drug deals all together. Paul Ferris is online. Are you a journalist or a tourist?
You what, sorry?
Are you a tourist or a journalist?
No, tourist.
No, I thought if you were a journalist I would tell you about I found some gangsters, you know.
Alright.
I knew when I was a kid. They were involved in child sexual exploitation. I was one of the victims. And some of them go to Central Library. And I've seen others that I was actually a neighbour of one of them in Dundee Whitfield Road. It's been demolished now. I've noticed whenever you're near something like that, they demolish it.
Right, get rid of it.
Yeah. And they get a good education, get the best of everything, and they're in McDonald's Road, and there's a kids' nursery behind it. And I think there's an issue with that.
Right.
Because I thought I was looking for shrubs for my flat. And I googled plant nursery. Because when I was in Peterhead, there was a plant place and it was called the plant nursery. But I think that's where they put the little plants.
Right.
So they called it a nursery. And it come up. So I went round to have a look and it was a kids' nursery. So I well, you know. But that guy's there and there's an issue. Every time I go there, there's an issue with that place. There's people play around. And the guy is either called George Spalding. When he was my neighbour at Dundee, he was called George Spalding. My family knew him. What was it? But they changed their names. But he looks like somebody called Cowie that I knew when I was a kid at Edinburgh Academy. And he come into this. He's supposed to have come into the schoolyard and nearly kicked a boy to death. And he wears like a kind of green suit jacket, like that woolen jacket, kind of greenish, like the Highlanders there with their kilt. Kind of colour, but a proper suit jacket, not the fairy jacket, right? And he's in there, he's got this steel toe-cap boot, and he nearly killed the boy, because the boy was exposing him. Now, I've seen you here before. Did you come here a lot?
No.
I'm sure I've seen you somewhere.
Familiar face.
But anyway, they go to Central Library. They're usually on the top floor. And every time I go there, I freak out because I've got PTSD. I've had it all my life. I freak out. Sometimes they drug me. And it's the same McDonald's Road Library. See, they're not allowed computers. You see? I'm allowed a computer, but sometimes it breaks down, so I use the library. Right? I don't know how to fix them, I just know how to punch the key. So we get the best of everything. They're all there. The Central Library, McDonald's Road and Pierce Hill.
I'm not going there.
Well, if anybody ever walks into your place and see a kid in that nursery, say no. It's right in the back of the McDonald's Road Library. A tall bloke, scaring you with his shadow. Excuse me. Do you know what time it is? The right time.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, thanks. Have you ever found, you hear that program called Pedo Hunters on the TV?
What?
Pedo Hunters.
I
I think they're gangsters.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I think they're gangsters because it's big money.
Well, you might be right.
That's what I reckon. Even if it's even Channel 4 are a bunch of crooks.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
I used to be a victim of that when I was a kid. Do you know what they did? No. The child sex trade.
Oh, really?
Do you know what they did to me? Because I complained about it.
Oh, Channel 4?
No, the authorities.
Alright.
They gave me a partial lobotomy.
I don't think that's appropriate information to be sharing with you.
I'm quite entitled to share it. It's called freedom of expression.
Thank you very much.
But Channel 4 are a bunch of crooks.
Well,
Paul Ferris is a friend of Channel 4, I guess. He works for the Mirror, but there's somebody, either Paul Ferris or somebody assumed his identity on Twitter. Yeah, Paul Ferris is a gangster, and they're involved in that 24/7. But the authorities gave me a partial lobotomy when I was a kid and drugged me up, because I grasped them up. Paul Ferris likes me online. I'd very much like to get him under, the Gestapo lamp, or maybe the welder's torch. That's my buck as well, is it? I reckon they're gangsters.